Hey guys, it's Becca with MamaHodgeCrochet. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. So today I wanted to share with you some acquisitions and some happy mail that I have received. Also a yarn swap that I did with a lovely Robin from Australia. Totally fun. And I can't wait for her to get mine. It's taken a little bit longer to get to her, but I'm excited to show you what I got from her. So let's start with acquisitions. Okay, so my daughter and I went to Amarillo over the weekend, last weekend, and it was a jams kind of day, you know, just take it easy. I went to pick up some beads for some orders that I have for the stitch markers, and I wanted to, you know, just make sure that I spent some time and got all that stuff done. We only went to Michael's, but while I was there, I noticed that they have a section in my Michael's that has clearance yarn, which I've never noticed before. So I kind of picked through. I was thinking hats for my most recent passion project. So I will show you what I picked up. So their Caron Simply Soft in certain colors was on sale for $2.27. And this is the Simply Soft Paints. It is a medium weight 5mm recommended crochet hook, 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. And this color is called Sunset. And I just thought that was going to work up really, really pretty. It's just gorgeous. And I love the sheen on Caron Simply Soft. And I made some squares out of another color that I don't have in here. It's more of a coral color for Billy's blanket, which I can tag the pictures of those squares on the end of this video. Trying to keep it a surprise, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Their Red Heart Soft was on sale for $2.47. And I got, let's see, it's a medium weight 5.5mm recommended hook, machine and wash and dry, 100% acrylic, and the color of this one is called Waterscape. So I got about 6 of these because I thought they were super, super cute. So that's that one. Hey guys, okay, so it's been a little bit. For you, it's a blip, but for me, my son and son-in-law and daughter were coming home, and I saw the text message on the top of my phone, and I know as soon as they walk in the door, all the dogs go ballistic. So I paused, but I'm back. So I went ahead and grabbed that coral color I was telling you about of the Caron Simply Soft. This one's actually called Khaki, and that's the color of that one. Very, very pretty. Love it. And then as I was going through my bag, trying to get a little more organized so I could show you guys without making much racket, I came across one more skein, and it's called Pagoda. And my favorite color again. So naturally, you know I'm going to be drawn to it. So that's that one. Okay, so the other skeins, I think there's just one more of the Red Heart Soft. And this one I think is going to work up so pretty. Again, $2.47, medium weight 5mm hook. And the color of this one's called Jewel Tone. And I just think once that's done, it's going to be so pretty. Jewel Tone. Love that combination of colors. Okay, and I only got one of each of the Caron Simply Soft. The first one I showed you with the blue, I think I got about 6 actual skeins of that. I kind of dug, you know how we do. I dug in the bins to kind of grab out whatever because it's just really, really pretty. This is Charisma yarn, loops and threads. It's a bulky 5 weight. 8mm is the recommended hook size for this one. I'm trying to see. 100% acrylic. And I think it's going to make up a really pretty hat, but I only got one just in case because it's bulky and I haven't worked with that one yet. This color is Cascade. So that's this one. And I like how they put the purples in with the light blue. I think it's a good color combo. What do y'all think? Okay. Then I came across this Lion Brand Vanna's Choice. And the reason I bought it was not only because it was on sale for $1.97 a skein, but because it has this label that says St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. It says over $1.5 million donated since 2007. So I don't know if the softness of it is going to be all right. I think what I'm going to do is make up a couple hats, wash them, and see how soft they come out. Because the feel of it is more like a, not quite a Super Saver, but getting there. It's 100% acrylic for medium. And the recommended hook size is a 6mm, which is perfect for most of the tutorials that I use. It's machine washable and dryable, and I just loved the color. It just made me think, you know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Shocking Pink is the color of this one. Nope, I lied. It's Rose Shocking. Just kidding. But it shows, you know, picture of scarf, sweater, things like that. So it might wash up to be pretty soft. We'll see. But I know how I am with my fibro. What I can handle on my skin has to be soft. It has to be not itchy at all. And so kind of going off of that as far as what I think that the cancer patients going through all the chemo and the sensitivity of their head and everything else, I want to make sure that what I'm using is super soft. So we'll see on this one, but I got it in this Shocking Rose, or Rose Shocking. I got as many as they had, which I believe is 4 or 5. This one's actually softer. This color is called Colonial Blue. So I really like that one. And I thought it would look nice paired with this one, which is Silver Heather. So I thought those two colors together would be nice for a male hat. Or it could even go good with the charcoal gray. So I got whatever they had in these ones. And I don't think there was very many of the gray colors, maybe 1 or 2 skeins of each of those. And then the last one I got yarn-wise, which, ooh, it's got a little sparkle in it. Not a lot, but just a little, is the white. And of course, it's not going to show up on camera, but there's like little bits and pieces. It could just be the sheen, but it's pretty. So that's my acquisitions as far as yarn goes. I did pick up some things for making my stitch markers. All of those beads are gone. I only got enough for those particular orders, and they have been made and they're out the door. Hold on one second. I'm going to grab a set real quick. Okay, I'm back. So I promised her that I would share these, but then I would also let her know what video I was sharing them in so she could avoid watching it until she gets them in the mail. I had a subscriber, Betsy, reach out to me and ask if I could do a set for breast cancer awareness. And of course, I was like, that sounds fabulous. I went to several stores. I found the charms that I was looking for at Hobby Lobby. They have a lot of really, really nice charms depending on where you go. There is a Hobby Lobby in Amarillo, and they literally have floor to ceiling racks of stuff. And the store is so huge. It's almost like if you could picture a Walmart Supercenter and it being a Hobby Lobby. It's just, you could get lost in there if you don't know where you're going. So we searched hard and found these ones. So Betsy, I hope you're not watching yet. I will email her and let her know, don't you dare watch that video until you get them in the mail. She wanted numbers and she wanted breast cancer awareness. And this is the set that I came up with for her. And it's actually one of my favorite sets that I've ever made. I love the pinks. We've got the breast cancer awareness ribbon, and there wasn't quite enough, so I got one silver ribbon for that, which kind of leads to the next acquisition. These pens that have these rhinestones, they are sold at Walmart, and they're very hard to come by. They cost exactly the same as the standard pen that I use for my stitch markers, but they're just so blingy and beautiful, and I wish I could use them for every set I do. But they only order 1 or 2 sets. Sometimes maybe there's 3, and I will pick them up wherever I can find them. Today, I think I might drive out and pick up. I know there's a couple in Pampa, which is about a half an hour away, so I might drive and go get those. My daughter works at Walmart, and she has been speaking with the department manager over crafts, and she said she's going to do the best that she can. Usually when they put them in, I guess the warehouse is out. So whenever the warehouse isn't out, I had Rachel ask her if she could order them in bulk, and then I will buy them in bulk, because for some reason the Walmart app or walmart.com, there's certain items you can't buy and have delivered. You have to go to the stores it tells you they are located. So I do have a couple more sets. I don't know why I'm calling them sets. There's just one. I do have a couple more that I can use for, special sets that will just really, really bring out the stitch markers. I do have a couple things for the jewelry making. I ordered this set of jump rings from Amazon. And the reason I ordered them was because I'm making a set for an upcoming giveaway through someone else that had asked if I could make a knitting set. And in knitting, you need more of a ring to put onto the needles. So I got these larger rings here that will fit perfectly onto the needle. So I'm going to use those on that set rather than the lobster claws or the leverbacks. And those ones came with a tool. Not that I need it, because ever since Linda sent me that set, I've just been using it nonstop, and they're all perfect. But it's extra, so that's perfect. And then I ordered some more numbers. I use metal alloy numbers on my sets. I just really like them. I like the way that they look. They're really shiny. The hardest thing, I get them like this in a box, and this box is like close to $18. And there is 10 of each number. But if you think about it, 5s are used a lot in a set of stitch markers. So if I start with 3.5 and end with 8, you've got 3.5, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6.5. So that's, 5 to 6, depending on what numbers you're using, of that number 5. And so I did find another company that sells them individually. You can get whatever number you want, but it's not Amazon Prime, so I have to wait weeks for them to come in. So I went ahead and did that, and I just got them, a lot of them so that I have them on the ready. They do sell numbers in acrylic. There is a silver acrylic for the letters, which I will use only if people request charms and letters, because then I can put them on. We'll just use this set as an example. I can put them on the stitch marker here along with the bead and then put a charm at the bottom. But I just really like the way that these come out because they're shiny and they're silver, and I'm just very, very attracted to that. So that's why I get these ones. So, and then of course I got more of these. I found them again on Amazon. And these are the plain pins. See the difference? So I can get this at Walmart, or I can get this at Walmart. Both of them sell out pretty quickly because they're only able to get 2 to 3 at a time, and I'm right there getting them as soon as I can. But I did find on Amazon that they do sell these in bulk, and so I went ahead and picked these up in bulk. But the rhinestone ones are strictly sold at Walmart because they are made by the company Louboutin. So like button by that company. Okay, so I think that's it on acquisitions. I mean, I don't think you guys really care about. When I do sell my stitch markers, I put them in a cute little bubble wrap bag. When I ship them, I'm getting kind of low. So this month I got pink. Pardon that, I almost dropped it. And then I had to get some tissue paper because, let me move this. Because I wrapped them up in the tissue paper, place a nice pretty sticker. So I got several colors of the tissue paper, and then I put them into an organza bag. And I have several colors, but this is an example. And I put them into that with a cute little note. So one of the acquisitions that I did get, let me reach out a camera here, are some more of these. So I will write you a personal note and then either use the twine, or usually I'll use the string that, you know, when you pull it, it's got string, and tie that on. I like everything to be pretty. Who doesn't love receiving something pretty, right? So that's my packaging. And I believe that's it on acquisition. Oh, no. You guys remember Karen, the one that made me those project bags? Well, I had asked her if she could make me a really, really large one. Because my thought is, as I finish these huge blankets for my kids, it'll free up a lot of space in my big basket deal that I use on the couch as I'm crocheting the blankets. Now the hats, I have to go into my daughter's room because it's a pet-free. No pets have ever been in there, so I can make the hats for the cancer patients because it's a serious sensitivity. But as far as the blankets, I can sit on the couch and make those. So she made me, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting, but I love it. And while it's folded, I'll go ahead and show you the gorgeous pin she applied to it. Is that not just beautiful? I love, love, love that. And she made it with peacock feathers looking material. And when I say big, I mean like it goes to my knees. So I mean, I can pull it up and show you. But she made sure it had a box bottom, that it was interfaced, and I just totally love that. I have that huge blanket that I've been making for my daughter-in-law, and I just have to add that one more skein. I just reminded myself of yarn to it, and it'll be done. Plus, I think I need to put a border on it. But then I can put it in there and free up the space so that I have more room to make more blankets. And then she made me this one because I told her a medium size would be good. And this, I think, would be good for keeping materials in. you know, for other projects. And I really, really like this one too. The interfacing on this is perfect. It's really, really pretty fabric. Love that. The boxed bottom again. And I just love that where it'll stand alone. And then the zipper to make sure that I'm keeping any contaminants out. I'm very OCD when it comes to any kind of hair of any kind. I'm lint rolling myself constantly. I'm vacuuming my couch constantly. I hate any kind of pet hair. So I do everything I can above and beyond to make sure that nothing has any pet hair in it. So it's nice to have that zipper to be sure. And then this is the pin that she put on there. So again, super, super cute. So that was an acquisition. Okay, Happy Meal. Again, guys, I don't expect anything from you guys, but when I do get something in the mail, it's so new to me. I have to tell you, I have lived years and years without really getting a whole lot and not expecting a whole lot. You know, I'm the one that loves to give. And so when I do get something, it really touches my heart, and it literally makes me cry each time. And just the thought that you guys put into giving me these things, it's all new. It's hard for someone who's used to giving to receive. So trying to come to terms with just, okay, these people are thinking about you. They love you. And they just want to send you something is new to me, like I said, and I'm just trying to just, you know, I just want you guys to know you don't have to send me anything. But those that do, I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I got these from Christy, and she sent me some charms and said, I hope you find some charms in this mix that you really like, enjoy creating. And it's this really, really cute box. And each one comes in a little round with a screw top lid. There's some charms in here. There's some spacers that you can put in between beads. And it's just so thoughtful, so very thoughtful. So Christy, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. Anytime I get that text from Glenn at Pack a Mail, I just get super, super excited and rush over there and see what I got. I will show you the Happy Mail that I got. This particular person does not want me to mention her name, so I won't. But man, was I blown away. I got an email or a text message from Glenn yesterday saying that I had something from Pack a Mail, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. And then when I walked in, she was like, well, it's a box, so he'll bring it around. Well, I was expecting it to be like a box of hats, you know, for this fundraiser that we're doing. So again, to my surprise, when I opened it up, my jaw hit the floor. She had heard that I had mentioned how I was kicking myself for not buying the bigger skeins when I was at Joann's for making the hats and stuff. And she happened to be doing kind of like a purge of her craft room, and she thought of me and decided to send me these absolutely enormous skeins of yarn. And you just need to know, whether or not you want me to mention your name, that this is so very appreciated, and it's going to get used, and it's very, very loved. So she sent me this big box. I mean, look at this box, you guys. It's a Michaels box. And like I said, I thought it was hats, but it wasn't. And when I opened it, I just was so, so surprised. So she sent me a bunch of skeins of the Loops and Threads One Ball Makes a Blanket yarn. And there's a pattern included. It is 100% acrylic. it takes a 5mm hook. Let's see, I'm not seeing, oh, it's a 4 worsted weight yarn, and it's 1,790 yards in one skein. Can you believe that? I've never even seen this. And this color is called lavender, but look at the size of this thing. Like, oh my goodness. And what I think this might get used for is my daughter's blanket that I hadn't thought up yet, because her favorite color is purple. And when she saw it, she went nuts. And so I thought maybe I could mix it, because with the purple, she sent me this huge skein of white. Same specs, but look, look at the size of this thing, you guys. Like, I just feel so loved, and it's amazing. Yeah, I love it. And I'm gonna make sure to just have a lot of love in every stitch that I make, and think of her and just the thought that she put into giving me this. And yeah. Then she sent me a couple, of the favorite colors. So again, same specs, but look at the color of that. Love, love, love it. So I might be able to make a throw for the couch that I can pull onto myself, or anybody that comes over can borrow it and keep cozy during as the weather gets colder. And then these ones are called Snuggly Wuggly Big, and they're also loops and threads. These ones are a lightweight 3, and the recommended hook size is 4mm. Again, I think it's 100% acrylic. I'm not seeing, but the color on this, I didn't even tell you the color on this one. This one, the color is aqua. And then this one, the color is Cool Baby. So that's super pretty. And I think that these two together would be a really, really nice mixture. And I can probably make more than one if I'm mixing the balls. And then that way, when the kids come home during the holidays and they're watching football, or they're just here for dinner and we're watching a movie, they can cozy up and just be warm with throws. And so that's really, really nice. And she sent me 2 of those. And then she sent another one in pink/rose. So a light baby pink. I do have a friend with a baby on the way, so I might be using this for that. She did pick one of the baby blankets I had shown you guys that I had made for cousins that they didn't seem interested. And so maybe she'll get 2, or I can make a bunch of little girl hats with this. Then she also sent same yarn. Let's see. This one is called, there's writing, so it's hard to see. Oh, here we go. Pee-wee Prints. The color is called Color, or Color, something like that. Impressions Chiquitas, but that's just Spanish for Pee-wee Prints, or another language. But it's just super, super cute. So it can also be a baby blanket, maybe for a boy. And that's, was my first passion, trying to make sure that I always made baby blankets for everyone that was having a baby. So that's super, super sweet. And then last but not least, she sent me Fair Isle Liberty yarn, and it's a medium for 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, and the color on this one is biscuit. So nice neutral color that can go with whatever you're wanting to work with. So again, thank you so much. I am in awe at the outpouring of love that I've received from you guys. Like I said, I'm not used to it. And I don't know what to say because it's just, you know, it's so much and it's just so appreciated. And you guys just touch my heart. So let me box that back up. I don't know where I'm supposed to put this stuff. Until I get a craft room, I'm trying so hard to find places to stick everything. And then the last thing that I have to show you guys is the yarn swap. Oh, I'm already at 30 minutes. Let me start a new segment real quick. Okay, I just want to make sure that it doesn't like pause out and be weird. The yarn swap that I did with Robin. Hi, Robin. This has been super fun collaborating with you back and forth with the emails and trying to figure out what to do and everything else. And it was super fun to send your package out and to receive your package. And I had a really good time with that. So I got some yarn from Australia and I sent her yarns that we have here that she can't get over there. So that was so fun. You know, like to just get yarns that you've never felt before or seen before. So this is the Value Ball Spot Saver. It's called USA Style, but it's an Australian yarn and it's way softer than a value yarn here. Like a value yarn here would be, you know, like Red Heart Super Saver, but this is not rough at all. It's very, very soft. And she wanted to get my color, and you hit it spot on, Robin. Thank you so much. The color of this one is called Peacock, and it is 200-gram ball, 100% acrylic, gentle, warm machine wash. Do not bleach, tumble dry low, dry flat, do not iron. And all it has is the needle size for knitting, but it's a 5 millimeter, and so naturally a 6 millimeter would be perfect for it. So I got a lot of ideas for that, but she got it in my color because she wanted to send me something that she knew was my favorite. So this is the Peacock Blue, or teal or blue or whatever. Everybody has a different like belief with what's on the teal spectrum, what's on the blue spectrum. This is perfect. This color of my house. And I love it. And she sent me 2 of those. So that's plenty to make something. And then she sent some stickers. So we've got some Halloween stickers. Totally cute. Love those. And then she sent me some Tasmanian Devils. So that's really cute. And then some teddy bears. Aren't those cute? I love them. And then, let's see, she sent me some knitting yarn, 8-ply, 100% acrylic. Machine washable or hand washable. Do not dry clean, do not wring, do not iron, dry flat in the shade. And it's a 100-gram ball or skein. And I'm looking for the color on it, but I'm not seeing a color. No, it just has an item number. But those are the colors for that. So again, really cute baby items. And I just love the color combinations of that. Totally cute. She sent me some, and I told her I was going to eat these and try these, but I wanted to wait and show you guys. Break and Dip Me Be Natural Crunchy Granola Bars. She said that these were her favorite. So these are the granola bars that she sent. So Australian snacks. And then she sent me a Lipton Chai Latte Spice Flavored Milk Tea Classic. Now this is the one that I've been waiting to try. So I might try that today. We'll see. Doesn't that look good though? Look at that. That looks good. Really, really good. There's another ball in here. It's like an endless bag. I should probably pull everything out so that I'm like sort of showing it in order. Pardon the noise. It's hard to avoid. Real life, folks. This one is called Woolen. It's 100% acrylic 8-ply knitting yarn. It is 100 gram. Hand wash only. I don't know if I just said 100% acrylic or not. Let's see if there's a color on it. There's no color on it. But the recommended needle size is 5 millimeters. So, you know, with different patterns, you can always use different things. So that's that one. So a little bit bolder. Like this one is more pastels and this one's a little bit more bold. And I like that it has orange and blues and everything in it. So that's totally cute. And then she sent me what looks like the Australian version of our sweet rolls. And that's what it's called. It's called Value Ball Sweet Rolls, 140 grams. Citrus Pop is the name of this one. And the hook size 5.5 millimeter. And it's 100% acrylic, machine wash cold, dry flat in the shade Do Not Iron. And that's that color. Really, really cute. She sent me some packages, fun packs, 100% acrylic, cold hand wash, do not bleach, do not iron, do not wring, dry flat. And she sent me 2 different color styles. One is a lighter pastel type color and one is a bold regular color. And from feeling it, it's pretty soft. And it's just 10 different colors to be able to try out the yarns. So this is the bold normal colors. And then this is the pastel lighter ones. And last but not least, she made me a couple of washcloths or dishcloths that, you know, was really touching. You know, to have something handmade by her made me feel really good to know that I have something that I can continuously use that she made. And that was just super, super sweet of her. So the first washcloth that she made is this one. So blue with an orange outline. And very soft. And it'll definitely be durable. It's super light. So when wet, it won't be too heavy. That's what I've run into when I've made my own washcloths, is once they're wet, they're like super, super heavy and you don't want to use them. So it looks like she did a variation of single crochet, double crochets and kind of made her own pattern on that. So that one's really cute. And then she made this one, which is purple with a green outline. So thank you again, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Robin, for doing this yarn swap with me. I do have a couple more things I want to pick up and send to you. So I will let you know when that goes out in the mail. And I hope you guys have enjoyed spending time with me and my acquisitions and some Happy Mail. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again soon.